Hello there, everybody. My name is Scrilo, and we are going to be playing through Devil May Cry 2. Everybody's favorite in the Devil May Cry series, I'll tell you what. But, so, let's get started. Alright, so, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so you're going to be seeing a lot of themes throughout this game. You're going to notice Dante doing a lot of dodge rolling. Seems to be what he's good at in this game, so... let's just... oh, no, okay. So, one of the things is, if you're too close to a wall, Dante will like to show off and wall run, and you don't want that. Dante kind of likes to just do his own thing in this game, and that's fine, we let him do it. Though it doesn't help us out at all, so we're just gonna skip past these guys. We don't need to. But yeah, I hope that everybody is having a fantastic day. I hope that you all had a fantastic time with Maxie too. So, a lot of what you're going to be seeing is me just running past boss fights. Except when it's guarded by a wall you're going to be seeing soon. What are some things I can talk about? So in this game, like the first one, you're going to be managing your orbs a lot. Ooh, that was it. You're going to be managing your orbs a lot, so you have to pretty much know when to buy certain things. But we'll get that. We'll get to that when we do it. So your main attack in this whole entire game is going to be triangle, triangle, R1, triangle. And you're going to see me use this move a lot since it's the quickest way to dispatch enemies. There we go. Oh. See, these guys don't like to play. What you want to try and do is get it to... Oh, that was pretty good. You want to try and get as close, that last guy as close as you can to that wall, so you can just quickly dodge roll through. And this game is weird. There's certain cutscenes that you can skip and certain cutscenes that you can't. Wish you could just skip them all, get through this game a lot quicker. For those of you that are interested in the Devil May Cry games, I highly suggest not casually playing through this game, but if you want to speedrun it, oh, it's definitely a lot better. So, like I said, you're just going to be seeing these moves a lot. It's pretty much the only optimized way I've found so far in order to take out these early creatures. So, also what you're going to see in this run is a lot of optimization of the Devil Trigger, since it does the most damage, and let you just ignore any type of hits that you would take that would knock you back. Dante just climbs over these buildings, and then we're going to reach the end of the first mission. Luckily, we're able to just skip past these cutscenes. We don't want to see that house blow up. We don't want to have fun during this run, right? So the first 4 missions that you're going to see, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to be saving up my orbs as much as possible. towards the end of the game, we're hopefully going to spend each and every last orb that we've collected. Alright, so this room right here is complete RNG of what could happen. So you step on this thing, and then there's going to be orbs. Like, okay. So right now, this isn't bad. You just do a little 3-hit combo like this. And you're only able to get 3 of them, sadly. Ah, okay. I mean, it's not the worst that it could be, but it's definitely not the best RNG we could get for this room. We're able to get 3 out there. The whole point of this is you're supposed to light up the flames on that wall right there. And there you go. So we got pretty good RNG during that last one. That last orb placement that you saw is probably the best one, and the one you want, or that you hope to come up the most. Because you're able to get all 4 of them. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about in this game, Dante automatically locks onto every single little thing that's in his space. So anything that couldn't be considered an enemy, he will lock onto, and that's a problem for us because we like to go fast. So you have to hold down the right trigger while doing all of the different button movements in order to try and hopefully not get hit and not target any type of enemies that are there. And it makes it a pain when you're trying to hit these things because Dante just goes wherever he wants to. Again, in this game, Dante just does a lot of things that he feels like doing. Doesn't matter if it makes you sad. So in this room, I found it best to just stand on this thing so those guys come up. Oh, and by the way, be mindful. The sound for the handguns is a little bit weird. It sounds like machine guns, but it just sounds like it's broken. The audio is not broken. Just they didn't care about this game. This guy's fly, you just sit here and stinger this guy. And okay, he's down. So just stand in front of this thing. A little cutscene's gonna happen where he catches it, yada yada. Let's get past it. Now we can fly. So you're not going to see me collect too many of these. Pretty much what those do is they give Dante different abilities within his double trigger. So that that element piece that I got pretty much just allows Dante to fly. And we're going to be using that throughout the game in order to help us reach places a lot faster. Alright, this part's fun. So you have to try and dodge all of these little blue smokes. It's rather hard to try and time out where they're going to be. This game can either really like you or it can really hate you. And this going. I'm going to cooperate. And okay, he's really not wanting to cooperate. And that works. So once he's down, you go through this door, and then you got your first boss fight. So during this boss fight, at first you just want to sit here, shoot your guns, blah blah. Okay, he fell. So let's see if we can. All right. So you can get him into a little. There's a little spot where he can't hit you there. So you're able to just keep wailing on him. And when you saw me go into Devil Trigger right there, he tried grabbing me. So if he managed to successfully grab me, he would have thrown me across the map and would have been no bueno. Oh. This is actually gonna... Oh, no. Okay, he managed to grab me. And so we're gonna have to wait here for a little bit. And just dodge roll over. Unless he just goes in that. And there we go. See? Simple boss fight. So, the move that I found out that deals the most to pretty much every single boss is Dante and his Devil Trigger using Stinger, since it attacks him multiple times. Alright, this is the... So this is where you're going to see the first skip actually happen. First and only real skip, I guess you can say. I mean, there are other little tricks throughout the game that you shall see. So you're supposed to fight off all these guys, but they're not playing nice, but at least they're just standing there. They're kind of like, I don't get paid enough for this. So what's supposed to happen here is we're supposed to go all the way down here and ignore that little orb right there, go through the doors and grab a little speed boost for when Dante's in his Devil Trigger. Well, we're going to just fully ignore that, and we're just going to dodge roll. Dodge roll to victory. Dante is just a master of dodge rolling. He doesn't need a speed boost, and we just get right under it. That saves around, I would say, at least 2 minutes. I will say, running this game, like, this game haunts me as a kid, and it's always been just a meme to me. But speedrunning this game is actually a pretty good time. It definitely makes the game more tolerable. So you're going to see me use my first item there. That was a Devil Star, and it increases my Devil Trigger bar. Sit back and do his thing. So what he did was he was using a shield there in order to protect himself from getting damaged. Then we just go up here, hit one of his tentacles. We've seen enough anime to know where this is going. And he should be done after this. And yeah, we got him. Nice. I'm gonna go over there, grab those orbs real quick, and then we're off to mission 5. Make sure I just have enough orbs. Rather play safe since this is a marathon. Alright, so this is where you're going to see us enter the item store. So first we're going to be buying a purple orb, which increases our Devil Trigger and also allows us to get Devil Trigger at the beginning of this mission. And then we're also going to be buying a large Devil Star. I kind of brain farted there, so I had to look over to my notes. So, the thing you want to do is hopefully get these guys in a rhythm. Yep. Yeah, we got him. Nah, his buddy came to help him out. You can literally just circle these guys and they won't be able to hit you, but his buddy was just being mean to us because this is a marathon, so anything that can go wrong will go wrong. This is what's supposed to happen. Supposed to just keep trying to hit you, but never will. And they're down. Nice. Pretty good fight. Shotgun does the most damage to those guys, and you'll also see shotgun will do the most damage to not the next boss, but the one after that. So we just go double trigger here, quickly take out these blood goats. Oh. Take out these guys too. These guys are annoying. New. Yeah, sometimes this game can be rather difficult with its enemies. They can be very tricky. Make sure to grab those orbs. Try to position myself as close as I could. Go over here, and then double trigger. Take out that guy. So coming up, you're about to see an old friend that we had, but we're just going to skip right past him. Did you see him? You see him right there? Yeah. He came back, but he's not bothered to us. All we gotta do is just jump over this tanker. Oops, sorry. So now we have these infested tanks. Yeah, not much to really say about them. You just stand on top of them, hit the eye part, because, you know, swords can definitely go through steel, but hey. I'm not one to judge this game. Who am I? I'm just the guy who spent a lot of time routing it. So, sometimes when standing on top of the... sometimes while standing on top of the tank, other tanks can hit you with their main gun, or they also have little machine guns on top that have a high chance of hitting you. So just in order to... Oh, okay. He's using the machine gun. In order to try and stop that from happening... Nope, okay. So, you saw me mess up there, but it's fine. We have a yellow orb, which brings us back to life. Full devil trigger. And we're just good to go again. Don't worry, it's fine to die in these beginning stages. You're allowed to mess up a few times. That's the most I've ever seen them use those machine guns, though. This guy, I'm just gonna say quit. Oh, okay. This game really just doesn't want to be cooperative with me right now. That's fine. Sounds like Devil May Cry 2 to me. The game has never been nice to me. Ever since I was a child. And register the cutscene. Oh. So, since we acquired the flying and didn't have to switch it out, Dante is able to just easily fly up this whole path that it was designed for you to have to run up, jump, yada yada. Well, we just skip past all that. The previous world record holder ended up having to run all the way up that. I would say that saves around, by itself, a minute. So this is one of the worst boss fights that you'll ever encounter in any video game. He is a jerk, and he will not be nice to you, and it's a giant helicopter. What more could you ask for? So you saw me fail that jump, don't worry about it. I swear it's just part of the strat. I call it the let's stop being bad strat. Okay, so there's a yellow orb right here, so that's why I wasn't scared about losing mine. Or the gold orb, sorry. Wasn't scared about losing mine earlier. We just instantly got it back. And if we end up dying to this helicopter, that'd probably be good too, because we'll be able to get another gold orb very, very soon. It's funny, in this game, it's okay to die. Makes it very, very friendly to speedrun. Because if you do die, you get back all of your health and all of your double triggers, so you can instantly start a boss battle again, and probably do it quicker. So when this helicopter is way up in the air, you're going to see me switching my handguns just to try and do more damage. She seems to be staying up in the air for a while. Oh, nice, he's shooting missiles. Great. It's coming over to this way, so we're going to hop over to this pillar right here. Switch direction. Gotta dodge those missiles too. They inflict a lot of damage. Alright, so while practicing also, I found out that there is technically a quicker way in order to get this boss, but I wanted to make sure I just had enough double trigger in order to attempt it. Also, kind of want to lower my health just a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Oh, and nice. We fell all the way to the bottom. You've seen it here first, fellas. That has never happened before. Oh, he said it. He said it. Alright, let's try this out. See if we can get it. Okay. I don't want to use that. I'm just going to attack him just a little bit. And okay. And so when you're in red health, you turn into Ultra Mega Demon, and you're able to do a lot more damage. And that kind of failed. Okay. That's good. I'm happy about that. I'll tell you what. Hey, at least it's definitely a viable strat if I don't mess it up. So we're just going to take him out with the shotgun now. Pretty much the only way to do it from this point. This is the worst boss battle that you will ever encounter in this entire game, and now it's over. So that was the helicopter. So you just saw a new strat live, boys. That's how we do it here. Alright, so this one we're just going to go right into it. This guy, he just pops out of the wall. I can't really explain how. I don't watch the cutscenes. Look, see? Well, he kind of just pops out of the wall there. You saw it for a second. That's all you need. Alright, so you just stand literally right under his chin and hit him with a shotgun. That's all you need to do. That is the quickest way in order to kill this boss. So you all having a good time? Do you guys like watching this game get destroyed? Or me get destroyed by it, I should say. He's just gonna slam down. He's throwing a little hissy fit. We're not gonna really be bothered by the bats at this point. And switch double trigger, finish them all. Now it becomes a giant floating head. This guy used to be a pain before I realized that there is a little bit of quicker strat. Just stand right there, attack him with the sword, and then while he's doing this, the shotgun moves. Does a lot more damage when you open like that. You want to be careful of those beams that he shoots out, though, because they will do a lot of damage. They will hurt. I guarantee you on that. Yeah, I probably should. That's fine. Play safe here. And so there it is. Collect all those orbs. Okay, mission 7. Mission 7 is also one that we don't have to buy anything. We're just going to be saving up our orbs. He's going to be doing some cool aerial tricks. Let's see if I can get this. Hit. And nah, not going to be able to get it. Oh well. Man, Dante is so cool. He's able to slide like that. We're just going to jump down here. Make it okay. Supposed to make it faster, but Dante decides to wall run. He gets stuck on everything. So in this mission, we're just going to run past everything as well. Again, I did say that you're going to start noticing a lot of themes in this game. Some reason. Capcom loves their fire pits, so there's a random fire pit here. You just go through this door. Alright, this part is fun because you literally do nothing. Pretty much what happens here. Yeah, these guys spawn and you just take them out real quick. Just with that good old auto aim. So cool. So I tried different ways of being able to skip this. It's impossible because there's just an invisible wall everywhere. And the wall doesn't get lifted until this is actually fully on the ground. So it's cool. Yo, Mun, thank you so much for the donation. You're helping out a great cause. Okay, so now that it touched the ground, we're able to just skip right past those guys. And now time for another segment where we have no control over how fast we go. This gives us something to do here. So we just sit here and kill these enemies. Try and rack up as many points as we can, or orbs as we can. Let's see if we can get stylish. Nope, lost that. Most of the time it's just really random whether these guys are going to cooperate with you or not. Most of the time they don't, because this game is always against you. Oh no! Oh, he killed himself. It's fine. But yeah, so this whole entire segment isn't based on how many enemies you've killed, isn't really based on anything, it's just time. You'll see in a second of how much time we have left. Oh, nice. We're almost there. So we won't have to sit here for too long. Oh, the troll. Oh, the troll. Why you gotta be so trolly? Come on, let me through. There we go. And right onto another platform. I feel like this this level they didn't really care about. They're like, you know, we're just gonna make the guy go slow. We didn't feel like designing anything. So you might be saying, wait, he has the ability to fly. Can't he just fly out of this? Yeah, I've tried. If you try flying out of it, it just makes an invisible wall. But we can hop up. So that's cool. Ouroboros. Anybody who plays Resident Evil will know that. Okay. So here we're going to buy a purple orb and a small devil trigger. Alright. And all we're gonna do here is sit here and just stinger him to death because he doesn't know how to handle that. All bosses literally become jelly when you just sit there and stinger them. They don't know what to do. Alright, almost out, so we're gonna use that small that we bought. Use the time that we have, and he is out of there. Good fight. Good fight. I hope this is destroying childhoods. That's what I do.
Caution.
So that whole entire thing can pan forever. You just need to skip past those little subtitles.
Warning.
So here we're going to pick up two things. First one is going to be this. This will allow us to do more damage while we are in Devil Trigger. It also gives us Devil Trigger so we can run faster. And you're going to see us equip a new sword. This sword, it has shorter range, but it deals more damage. So we're going to be using that for the rest of the stream. Or, I guess the rest of the run. Should say. Alright, so there's a little secret path over here. If you don't feel like going back up all those stairs again, you can just come up here. And Dante can use his handy dandy flying ability. And there you go. Made it to the top. Ah! Yeah, so I forgot. If you end up pressing anything too quickly out of there, Dante will just automatically go back into that room. Don't know why. He just doesn't want to listen to you. You're like, hey Dante, I'm trying to get a good time, but he's like, nah, I'm doing my own thing, brah. Too cool. He's like, I'm too cool for school to deal with you. A lot of what this game is about, you are fighting with the controls. It's the best game. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Here, we're just gonna run over to this plane. Everything get caught up in that giant exhaust vent, I guess you can call it. So what happened there was the plane ended up moving. You'll see in a second what happened. Hey, the plane rammed it, and that gives us the perfect getaway.
Warning.
There we go. And Dante rides off into the sunset. Here, we're not going to buy anything either. So we're going to be going up against Mothra over here. Mothra itself is a really easy boss, but its larvae that it spits out are not. So this whole part right here, you're going to see me might mess it up. Okay, no, we got it. You have to hit those two pretty quickly, or else the door shuts on you. Or, like, the other side doesn't open, I guess you can say. So it's a bit of a pain. So hitting those orbs open that, and then we descend into hell. I don't know if you saw there, but that cell shading ended up messing up a little bit. See Dante's true evil side come out. So these savage golems, who are quite savage, are pretty easy to take out. Same with these demon guys, little cupids. I'm gonna collect their orbs just to be safe. Another thing that you'll notice, the camera angles kind of aren't that friendly, so you have to work with what you got. Alright, so now we just use the rock. Oh, got eaten. Okay, so these are the lavas that I was talking about. They can be a huge pain. Yep, just like that. Frankly, it's not bad if we kill more of them in the beginning like this, but it's still rather annoying. Because Mothra will keep spawning them if we don't get rid of them quickly. Or get rid of that quickly. Mothra's just a meanie to us. So the easiest and quickest way in order to do it is just keep spamming missiles at them. Hopefully you kill enough larvae in order to get past the first part pretty quickly. Alright. Time to kill the rest of these little larvas. Sweets. That might be the last one. Okay. White orbs just give us more double trigger. The quickest way in order to deal with these larvae is to just let them eat you, but sometimes they just don't work nicely. So we just have to do that. And that is the end of this mission. That I would say that's one of the hardest parts in like the later missions, because Mothra can either play nice and not spawn too many larvas, or can just keep pooping them out, no problem. Alright, so here we're gonna buy another purple orb. Start the mission. So like I said, when you buy a purple orb, it starts you out with full double trigger. Usually I would use the double trigger just to run down these stairs, but I want to save it. Just to be safe for the boss fight later on. And this is where the part of enclosed spaces freak me out. Because Dante likes to wall ride on everything. And sometimes he'll just choose what he wants to do. There's no controlling him. Dante's a free man. Okay, and we got that. And no mistake. Oh, second chance, nice. Didn't have to use the trigger there. Sometimes that jump can be rather annoying. Okay, so here we're going to attack this thing just so we can get some more orbs. It increases our rank for the stage, and more orbs never hurt. So this part, you're going to see us just take damage because there's no stopping it. Nice, we got the quick roll up. I don't know how else to call it. Donnie can either lay there in disappointment and realize what he did with his life, or he can get back up and start attacking that wall again. So that's another part that you're going to see us use flying. Just get to this part quicker so we don't have to do all the jumping. And YOLO! Ah, we didn't get it. You have to step on the middle of that platform, and sometimes you're able to jump from the orb to that middle of the platform, but only sometimes. Because this game likes to be random. And just so you know, I have created different notepads and stuff like that of how to run this game. So if you are interested in running it, just hit me up whenever, and I'm always down to help out people with running this because competition is always good. I always love meeting new runners who are interested. And there we go. That was an easy boss fight. And that is the end to that mission. I should probably mention there are 18 missions in total. So mission number 12, we're getting closer to the mark, but we still got a little bit left. This part is rather annoying because of all the little skeleton heads. If you've played Devil May Cry 1, you will recognize these enemies. And they're being very, very mean to me right now. Wall of Doom. This H1Z1 wall. So you have to hit all of these floating things that are going around. And we got it. Nice. Grab this health right there. That's why I wasn't afraid about health. So now you're going to see us come against a boss fight. We're just going to quickly use Double Star Large. Oh, there we go. Roll up to him and then just stinger him to death. Because they built in one move that deals the most damage in the quickest way possible. I love those enemies without iframes. And there we go. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Grab those, and then we're on our way. Alright, so chapter 13, we're going to be buying 2 small Devil Stars. And that'll be it for that. And you'll see why in a second. This is the best boss fight ever. So you just go up to him, use this, right? I'm gonna sit here anytime back. Okay, so while he has his hand up like that, you can't attack him, but put it down. There. Ah, nice. He's not putting his hand up that much. And, oh, okay. Oh, wait. And we got him. There you go. That was a chapter. Or a mission. Alright, so you're going to see us not buying anything for a while. Oh, this mission's fun. Okay. So, later on we're going to be fighting a boss. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Somebody tried calling me. That was awkward. Yeah. Alright, so when Dante jumps up, he usually, like, whenever you use your guns, you get a little bit of an extra boost, so that's how we're able to get on top of this easily. So what we want to try and do is, our goal is to hit these orbs, and we don't want to get hit or attack any of the other creatures that are here. Because they are mean, and they will do anything to make this run a living hell for us. Just like how Dante doesn't want to hit this thing. Okay. That's cool. Come on, Dante. Work with me. That's freaking me out. He's really close. Nope. Okay. Might be thinking to yourself, why didn't you just take them out? Wouldn't it be quicker? No. It's quicker to just hedge your bet and then hopefully get this right. There you go. So that's 1 of 4. Gotta do 3 more. Luckily, they're not too far away from each other. And if you realized, this is the beginning stage. This was where we started with mission 1. So we made a full loop-de-loop. Couldn't tell you why I stopped paying attention to the story years ago. Back when this game first haunted me as a child. I will say, if you ever played this game as a kid and now you look back on it and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I played this game, it's so bad, try speedrunning it. It's definitely a lot of fun. Makes it way more tolerable. And I have a feeling that we're going to be a little low on orbs, so we're going to attack this thing. Just another way to get orbs real quickly. Yeah, I'm sorry my phone went off. Alright, so right here it's like, oh, well, look at all those guys. But we just want to attack the orb. That's our main concern. Always going to be our main concern. Just make sure to attack the orb. Alright, that was pretty good. Dodge roll out of there. Yeah, back before I learned that you were able to unselect enemies, you used to have to position yourself in order to trick the game into thinking that it was attacking an enemy, but it would attack the orb. It was not fun. Alright, so this is the literal worst part of this entire mission. Are these guys right here. They will do anything to mess you up. And those things, oh yeah, those things will mess you up. They'll mess you up nice. Sometimes there's just no avoiding all this chaos. You either get lucky or you don't. And as I said, it's quicker to just power through it than it is to kill them all, because they keep on spawning. Oh, we need one more. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good job. Good job, Scrilo. Thank you, Scrilo. Alright, now you just attack the sideball, and we fight a boss from Devil May Cry. This game didn't know what to do, so it just reused assets. Understandable. Capcom is known for doing that. They're like, what do we do now? Kind of used all our options. Okay, so as you notice, we got into the red again, so we're just going to use this guy and power through. Oop, didn't do that much damage to him, so we're gonna grab this health. Grab health, there we go. Now power through. Oh, he caught us. Oh, he caught us. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, there we go. And we just finished him off with the double trigger. So that is Phantom gone. So this next part can make or break a run. And you'll see why in a second. So during this part, you have to attack this eye first, and then you have a time limit of being able to destroy all of the minions on, like, all the minions that will spawn. And usually you kill all the minions within, if you're lucky, 30 seconds left. That's if you're lucky. So it's treating us fairly nicely right now, but it can go really bad any second. If I slow down at all, then there's a high chance that I might not make it. And the hard part is you want to try and collect as many orbs as possible during this whole entire thing. Because you want to be prepared for the second to last boss. Ooh, we might be kind of close. Let's see this. Okay, so we spawned the blood goats. We're going to switch it into double trigger just so we can take them out faster. Whoops. The wrong thing flipped. Now, for this part, you want the shotgun because it does the most damage and is the quickest again. Hey, showtime. Nice. Pretty good. Okay, let's hope we get this guy. There we are. And take out these guys and we should be good. "20 seconds left, that's pretty decent time, like, with these guys coming up. There we go. At least we don't need a restart. Alright, mission 16. Mission 16 is a mission. That's all I gotta say. It's kind of a way to rehash everything. It's Capcom saying, we got lazy, but you know what? Let's try and hide it. I respect that. They tried. Who are they kidding? We're all gamers here. You can see past that stuff. So once you take out all these blood codes, you're going to be going through the hallway. At first, the hallway is going to be nice, decorative, not really decorative, but it's going to be nice, that's for sure. So I'm going to go through this. Oh yeah, never mind, this is an elevator. Whoops. I'm supposed to know this game. I remember now. So you just take out these guys in the elevator. You don't need to kill them all. It's set on a timer. So if you can kill them all, great. If you can't, then just move on. It's best to try and get as many orbs as you can during this. So, and we did actually pretty well. Got plenty of time to spare. Alright, so this is the hallway I was talking about. See how nice it is, how well kept. Well, soon you're going to start to see it go a little downhill. Dodge rolling is a little finicky. Okay, so as a kid, this used to be one of the hardest rooms for me because I just didn't understand anything about it. Well, you just go like that. Oh, no! It tagged me. Oh, no. Okay. So, what happens now is we need to take out all these. Just the Savage Golems. We don't need to take out anybody else. Once we take out the Savage Golems, then we're good to move on. You don't. It's not like a need to take out everybody thing. Do have respect for that. Whoops. Let's grab those. Might as well since we came here. All right. Let's try that again. All right. That's how it's supposed to be done. A little bit of quick movements, but honestly, you're just running and dodging. If you dodge roll there, you'll end up getting caught by almost all of the orbs. Since the animation in order to get out of a dodge roll is so long. That's why it's better to just like lightly jog it. We go straight here. I think. I don't know. I don't run this game. I just came out of nowhere and was like, hey, let me run this game. I don't know. It's my first time. Alright, so we're facing off against this guy again. Hopefully he's nice to us. Seems to be nice to us. Stay nice. Those little dogs are the worst. Yeah, he was really nice to us. I'm actually really surprised. Alright, let's grab this heart real quick. Go back and grab those orbs, and then we're out of here. We're out of there. So now we just we go down this way, just ignore these guys, and we're gonna come into another elevator, go through the elevator, and then we're gonna be going up against another boss. This is going to be, when I was first learning this game, it was actually the toughest boss because it's 3 heads. So the way the boss mechanic works, I'm just going to explain now, so you guys kind of have an understanding of what I have to deal with. So during the boss fight, you're going to see it has 3 different heads, and the 3 different heads, they switch of which one is able to take damage. So you have to try and find out the hard way. And with the auto tracking, it makes it very, very hard, and they tend not to play nice. I tried one cycling it, and it just doesn't work. So we're going to use our handguns first in order to try and figure out which one it is that we need to attack right now. Okay, so it's not the red one, not the blue one, or electric one, I guess you can say. So it, oh, we missed it. So it's the frost guy. So we have to wait until we can lock onto the frost guy. Then we're going to start just unloading rocket launchers into him. Yeah, there we go. Not quite well. Rocket launchers I've seen is the most effective way in order to beat this guy. Alright, so he went into power mode. Just shoot some more rocket launchers at him. Survive that. Shoot some more. I don't know if we're going to be able to take him out on this run. Nope. So it's the frost guy again. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Ow. This works too. Nice, we got it. So the way this works is you have to survive that, so just to be safe, I'm gonna use that. So we'll easily survive it, and now he'll be dead. There we go. So even if he gets down to 0 health, he still has to do that last attack, and then you have to attack him once. So mission 17, we're just going to be facing off against this guy again. We're going to use our last small devil star. Get a little bit more health this time, but it's fine. Ooh, nice. Okay. So he's going to take a little sit down right here. Act like he's all cool, but this just means that he's free to all damage. And that doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do. Okay. And still got him. Okay. Sorry. I like making fun of myself with how many things I say. So this is the worst boss fight in the entire game. You're going to see in a second. The most uncreative thing that any game could ever do. It's so glorious, and it's mayhem. Okay, so we're going to use purple orb. And so we got 9,000 left, so let's buy that. 8,000, buy a large. So, we got 2,000. Let's buy another one of those. Sure, why not? Just in case. Alright, so this is the last mission. I might fail this a little bit, so... We also have that gold orb, so that's actually going to help out with that. So we're just going to stay in this guy's face. Keep attacking. It's just a blob of all the different enemies we encounter. And encounter from the first game too, because they just didn't know what to do. I don't blame them. Making video games is hard, man. Hey. Alright, so you saw me run out of double trigger, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang back. Alright, watch it. True pros that we are. Just like this. See? This is the safest way in order to do this boss fight, but it just takes longer. Of course, hitting it with the sword would be faster, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. This guy's attacks. This guy's attacks hurt really bad. So try to avoid all of them if possible. It can be rather annoying like that. Sometimes just roll with punches. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Alright. We might actually get a good time on this guy. Surprisingly. No, 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 no! Okay. Actually, just to be safe. Rather be safe than sorry. Use that health there. Because that guy's lasers can do a number on you. Alright, so now that that guy's dead, but yeah, blackjack. I could have, but it's all in the moment, man. Not fully optimized. So after we kill this guy is going to be time.
Hey, loud and proud, man.
Loud and proud? Oh, we should still have that gold orb. I like it. I like the orb. So this guy can be a little bit of a hassle, but because we stocked up on health and we stocked up on and time.
1738.
1738. That's not bad for all the mess ups I did. That's not bad.
Nice. Good job, dude. Thanks for the
Thank
run.
you,
Go ahead
thank
and
you.
give yourself a sign off and segue ourselves to the splash screen for the next run. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for having me. I will be running Dead Space 2 on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. Stay golden, everybody.